be applying for GKS 2028. And currently in 2026, I'm in 12th grade. Welcome back to this channel. I'm Zui, and currently I'm a 12th grader living in India. And just after my 12th final boards, I will be applying for the GKS 2028 intake in 2027 September. And today in this video, I'm going to be sharing as much as I can about this whole plan to you. This video is divided into 5 different categories, so let's run through them. First on the list, we have grades. A lot of you have asked me whether grades are important. Obviously, it is important. If you're applying to literally any university, grades are important. Through GKS, I'll be applying for Yonsei University, and grades are definitely important. Now, what about my grades? In 10th grade, I had a little downfall, so it's not really that good. It was very mid. I got 89%, but they asked for 10th, 11th, and 12th. In 11th grade finals, it was really bad. I had a terrible downfall. I got only 80%, but actually you're supposed to, your grade is supposed to go higher so that they know that, oh, you're improving. But I'm not. I go straight 9% down. But okay, whatever it is, we're gonna keep our hopes high, okay? Honestly, regarding grades, I'm not really that confident. I feel like I don't really have the perfect grades, But for 12, I'm definitely aiming for a really good percentage. If I do so, it's gonna save my entire portfolio. So it really matters, yeah. That was grades, and now we're moving to the second part of this video, extracurriculars. Like I said, that grades are not my strongest point. I wanted to make my extracurriculars the strongest point, which is why I started working on passion projects. And I've already submitted one passion project, and I'm currently working on my second. And since I'll be applying in September 2027 for the 2028 intake, I have quite some time, so I'm probably gonna make like 2 more passion projects. But my first passion project and the one that I'm working on right now are both solo, but I'm also working on another one, which is a group passion project. I heard a lot of people tell me this thing, that your extracurriculars should align with the course that you'll be taking. And the course that I'll be taking aligns with law, debates, geopolitics, psychology in some way, perhaps. So it's a lot better when your extracurriculars align with your course. And I also am working on a research paper, and I have a lot more extracurriculars in mind that I will be doing after my 12 boards end, which would make my portfolio even better, hopefully. And since my course has something to do with law, geopolitics, debates, and I don't know, like I said, some psychology in a way, I will also be doing MUNs. A lot more than I'd probably want to do. So that was extracurriculars, and now we're going to talk about what track will I choose. I went to choose university track. There are 2 different tracks, embassy track and university track. In embassy track, you choose 3 different universities, and for university track, you choose only 1 university. I said this very same thing in my Instagram, and a lot of people told me that Yonsei is not listed under the university track list, which is why I searched up, and it is there, guys. It is there. It's in type A. Like, there are 2 types of universities, type A and type B. It is in type A, so I just searched it up, so I'm very glad. And there were a lot of people telling me that, oh, university's track is for STEM students, STEM students. Since I'm a humanities major, I will not be able to apply through university track and everything, but let the guidelines come out. We're gonna read the guidelines for 2028, right? So let the guidelines come out, and we're gonna read the guidelines. We're gonna go through everything, and if needed, I'll do embassy track. It's fine. I don't mind, right? But that's a problem we gotta worry about then. It's not a now problem, okay? So let's skip this. Now, talking about my course, previously I mentioned that it has something to do with law, geopolitics, MUNs, like psychology in some way, like I said. So the course that I'll be pursuing is international studies. So now you can definitely align my extracurriculars with my course, and I hope it makes sense. Now, coming to my study plan, my main priority right now is getting that 12th grade percentage that would actually make my portfolio strong. My extracurriculars are strong, but my grades are not very strong, and only a good percentage in 12th grade is gonna make it stronger. So, which is why my current priority is getting that fat percentage in 12th grade. Please pray for your girl. So this year, I'm not really planning to study anything else like for IELTS or for topic and everything. Next year, I will also be studying for not just IELTS, not just topic, but also for SAT, which means I will not just apply to Yonsei through GKS, but I will also apply to multiple other universities abroad, like the Ivy Leagues, the UCs, Stanford, and let's see where I get into. So my university is not necessarily just Yonsei, but Yonsei is what I will apply through GKS. But I will be having a problem with the abroad universities. If you talk about Yonsei through GKS covers a lot of your expenses, like your airfare, your tuition and everything, your medical expenses, right? But I'm not really aware about scholarships that will actually lead me to study in the Ivy Leagues or UCs and Stanford and Oxford and all that. But I'm willing to do my research after 12, so yeah. So if I find scholarships that actually fund me well, I'm gonna apply to all of these. And let's see whatever the fuck it is that I get into, we're gonna go there. What if I don't get into anything? Now we come to backup plans. Talking about backup plans, I highly want to use that phrase by Elle Woods. I don't need backup. I'm going to Harvard. Well, I'm not Elle Woods, but I can never be her, you know. She's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment, okay? But, like, I really don't have backup stuff. I will be applying to multiple universities, so it's not like I'm not going to get into any of them if I work hard enough, right? So that will be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!